So the guys have been asking for more survival-friendly tutorials, man. You got any ideas?
Ideas. Well, I've been thinking maybe, you know, some more explosions, TNT cannons, that kind of stuff.
But first, we've already made so many TNT cannons. Like, let's get that settled. And second, I mean, you just can't build the TNT cannons we make in normal survival. Like, where are you going to get that much gunpowder?
No, Joel, you don't understand. You haven't seen what I've seen. Follow me. Jump the map and follow me.
Okay. Where are we going?
I installed a teleportation system under the stairs. I hope you don't mind. I spent like most of our money on it, but it's no biggie.
Kind of do, but
just
okay.
Just
Whoa! You made this house yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Follow me.
Okay.
Isn't she a beauty, Joe?
Holy.
Hello everybody, it's Jamie and Joe here from RAILSZREVOLUTION. Today we're doing a mob grinder tutorial. As what you saw before, this is what's going on in the background, and this is the mob grinder itself. What happens is, under there it's very dark, there's lots of water to push the mobs into the center, so as they spawn they get pushed through a hole in the middle and they fall to their deaths. Now, you can stand there personally to pick up the items, or you can use hoppers to pick it up, it doesn't really matter. We'll just show you a cross section here. So as you can see guys, with this cross section, the mobs spawn on the stone blocks here, and they get funneled by the water down to the center where they fall eventually to their deaths. So that's basically the premise of this. It's quite a simple one. So I guess, Joe, we're going to get on to building it.
Yep, sounds like it. Alright guys, so now we're actually gonna build it, and I guess I'm teaching you how to build this today, Jamie.
Looks like it. What are we going to need, Joe?
Well, Jamie, this is a pretty simple one, so we're actually only gonna need two things, and
wow.
That is, yeah, I know, first time ever. That's really just any solid block. Well, everything you can use except glass or transparent blocks, so we're going to use iron today. Because it looks nice, easy to see.
Block of iron?
Yeah, and we're going to head over to our miscellaneous and get a bucket of water, or quite a few buckets if you're in survival, which, yeah, obviously this could be useful in.
So, got that, what now?
Cool. What you need to do is, as you can see, we've laid the foundation. I want you to put a ring of your block around this little square.
Around this square here.
Yep.
Just like this.
And on one direction, go 8 blocks out.
One direction, how wide, Joe?
2.
So, add 7 to the ring.
Yep, just add 7 to the ring, basically. Yep.
Like so.
Just like so. Now what you need to do is come over here and do the same thing. Make another 8 block and 2 wide segment, but make it 1 block higher this time.
Like this.
Yep, exactly like that. And we can fast forward this. Okay, and you would basically do this as long as you need to. For instance, if you went 20 more segments, you would get a lot of mob droppings. If you only go 2, you won't get as much, but it's obviously a lot faster to build. So anyway, what I need you to do now, Jamie, is come back to the center here.
Yep.
Starting, in fact, now what I need to do is just destroy these glass that we made, because that will just be a hole when you're done.
Where the mobs drop through?
Yep, that'll be where the mobs drop through. And starting on where the hole is in line with, I want you to go 10 blocks out, including the first block that's already there. Yep, including the block that's already there. And I want you to do this 1 block higher.
1 block higher.
Yep, sorry about that. Okay, and now what I need you to do is just extend that all the way across the first layer. So if you could do that, Jamie.
Yep.
And we can fast forward through this. Alright, so now that you've got this massive ass platform, what you need to do is do the same thing, but for any other segments you have. Since we're only doing this for demonstration, for this second segment, if you could do that, Jamie, or now just skip it. Alright guys, so as you can see, what you've done is one side, so I need you to do the same thing on the other side of these middle 2 blocks. So Jamie, if you could do that. Alright guys, so now that you've made this platform, what you need to do is make these sort of little row of segments for your mobs to spawn on. So to do that, Jamie, what I need you to do is come over here, and not starting at the hole, but on the 2 blocks right next to the hole, I need you to create a sort of pillar that goes all the way to the end here, and is 2 blocks high and 2 blocks wide. So if you could do that.
Right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 wide, 2 high, and then all the way to the back.
Alright, and you need to do the same thing, just count 2 blocks more, and then put another 2 block wide segment. So if you could do that, Jamie. Cool, so this is what you need to do for every one of these platforms. So Jamie, what I need you to do is just copy these 2 segments onto this platform, and this platform.
Right.
And we can fast forward through that. Alright guys, so the end result should look like this. Now you'll notice, as soon as you get to the second layer, it's going to look like it's 3 blocks high, but it's still 2 blocks high on that layer. So now what we need to do is, so the water doesn't pour off the side of each of these little canals, we need to make a cube that is 2 by 2 by 2 at the end to plug up each of these canals. So Jamie, if you could come do this one here to start it off.
Like so.
Yep, just like that. And yeah, just do that for all of them. So we'll fast forward through that. Alright guys, so now that you've done that, we just have one last step to do. And that is simply go to the back and go to the front. But we're going to start with the back. And basically what you need to do is just make another sort of pillar or wall that is 2 blocks wide. Just so it covers up the water canal over here so it doesn't flow out the edge. So Jamie, if you could do that.
Yep, so as you can see, 2 wide, 3 tall, just to cover up the end, and I assume we'll do the same on the front here, Joel?
Yep, we'll do exactly the same on the front, except where this canal goes, if you want to mirror this whole thing on the other side for more mobs, you want to leave a little gap for the canal. Otherwise, just fill it up. We're just going to fill it up since we're only making one side. Alright guys, so now what you have is a complete sort of working thing. All we need to do is add water in canals and then darken the place up. So to start with, adding water to canals, just get your water bucket and add buckets here and here of water. So Jamie, just do that.
Like that?
Yep, and you'll see they flow right to the end but don't go off the edge. That should be the case with all of these canals. So if you could just do that for every one of these. Alright, so you should have all your water flowing. Don't forget the middle canals. Yep, I just fell in. Anyway, all we need to do now is darken the place up so mobs actually can spawn. To do that, find the topmost level, which in this case, since we only made 2 levels, is this one. And build 2 blocks up. I'm going to start you off 3 blocks up from that. And then make all the walls and then make a ceiling that is 3 blocks like above the floor. So if you could do that, Jamie, for the whole thing.
Alright guys, so that's the ceiling done, so now Joel, I guess we just have to move on to the walls.
Yep, just finish all the walls. Alright guys, so as you can see it should be close to pitch black other than this little hole here. You may notice there are some lighting problems. These ones don't really matter, but if there are big lighting problems, just log out, log back in, it should fix itself. And basically, as soon as we leave this area, it should start spawning mobs. So let's have a look at that, Jamie. So as you can see, it's starting to drop a few mobs. More should spawn the longer you wait, and in bigger lots as well, not in one by one. And yeah, you're basically getting a constant supply of mobs. Like we said, if you want to make more mobs get killed and get their items, just extend this way longer. Otherwise, that's actually it for this tutorial.
I guess that's it, Joe.
Yeah.
That was an easy one.
Yeah, I guess it was. Well guys, I guess if you like this, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you want to follow us, see more videos. Otherwise, we'll see you next Saturday.
See you later.
Okay, so what we need to do now, Jamie, is keep doing what you're doing, and
Yes, Joe. Thanks for that, you colossal.
if you notice the light's glitching, you just come over here, put down a block like so, destroy it, and usually the lighting problem fixes itself. Right now it seems to be broken because Minecraft lighting sucks.
We can
I
cut.
hate Minecraft lighting.
We can cut this. It's fine. All right, come here,
I'm reading in the tub, Jamie. Don't disturb me.
Joe. Can you stop having a bath while we're talking?
Fine.
We've been over this.